Okay, so fortunately this year, when we convert from degrees, minutes, and seconds to a decimal, or from the decimal to degrees, minutes, and seconds, you'll get to use your calculator, but we just need to go through some of these conversions first. So I've indicated here you have degrees, which is the first, minutes, which would be your second, and seconds, which is your third in terms of position. And this would be the subdivisions of a degree. Now, if you had to do this by hand, you would use the fence method. So if you go back and watch other videos, you will see this fence method. But the breakdown here is that when you go from degrees to minutes, 1 degree is going to be 60 minutes. Okay, 1 minute we know is 60 seconds. So you notice this notation here. And then from degrees to seconds, this is 1 degree is 3,600 seconds. Okay, so you might need this for physics, so just kind of keep this in mind, but we're actually going to go and convert in our calculator. So what we want to do is type this in exactly as we see it. So you will need your calculator. Okay, so here's my calculator, and I'm going to type in 61, and then I go into second apps, which is right there. Okay, and it gives me this menu. There's my degree symbol, option number 1. Okay, then I'm going to type in the 3, and I'm going to go to the exact same menu, which is second apps, and I go down to number 2, which is the minutes. And then to get the seconds, it's in a different spot. So I'm going to type the 10, and then I use my alpha key, and then I go down to the plus, and you see here that's the seconds. It's very tiny, and everybody's color is different. Okay, so once I type this in, to get this from degrees, minutes, and seconds to a decimal, all I have to do is press enter. Okay, so we want to take that out to 3 decimal places. So we have 61.053 degrees. This is my decimal. Okay, so remember your menu is in second apps for your degree and for your minutes, and then it will be alpha, alpha, and the plus for your seconds. Okay? All right, to convert to degrees, minutes, and seconds from a decimal, this is one quick step. So we're going to type this in, which is 43.987, and I'll go into second apps and grab my degree. Okay, and I want to convert this to degrees, minutes, and seconds. So I'm going to go into second apps, grab option number 4. I made a mistake. So let's try it again. Second entry, delete. There we go. So 43 degrees, 59 minutes, and 13.2 seconds, and we can leave off that decimal. So 43 degrees, 59 minutes, and 13 seconds. Okay, so don't make the same mistake I did. Don't put the degree symbol there. So when you type this into the calculator, don't type that in. Okay, and this is located in second apps. I think it's option number 4. Okay, so that's how you convert in your calculator. So let's go through a couple of definitions here, and we'll talk about how we're going to start getting into the unit circle. So first of all, by definition, we're going to talk about the definition of a radian. Okay, and this is the measure of a central angle that intercepts an arc whose length is equal to the radius of a circle. Okay, and the measure of such an angle, okay, is 1 radian. Okay, so what we have here is if we had an angle, this is our circle, and if we had a radian going out, just like this, this right here is going to be my radius. This right here would be your arc length, which we're not focusing on, and this would be your central angle. Okay, so this is just pretty basic, but once we get into the unit circle, it's really important that you remember some of these pieces. So when we're going around an entire circle, we need to remember that 1 revolution is 2 pi radians. Okay, so I'm I'm going to put radian here. And 360 degrees, which is 1 revolution, is equal to 2 pi. So these are equivalent. This is degrees, this is radians. So 180 degrees would be half of this. So this is pi, which is actually going to be one of our conversion factors. Okay. 1 degree is pi divided by 180 degrees. So think about this. Pi is approximately 3.14. 180 degrees, much larger. So this is actually going to be a very small number. And then 1 radian is the reciprocal of this. So it would be 180 degrees divided by pi. Okay, so this right here is really, really, really important, these two conversions. Okay, so make sure you know these.